Hello, conscious entities interpreting this video. I had woken up with the midnight munchies, so people call it. Though I think it'd be more appropriate to call it the 2:48 a.m. munchies. But if you're ever in a circumstance where your fridge has nothing that you want to eat, then you could relate to my situation now. So I'm going to walk down to Walmart. Alright fellas, we are approaching destination. I realize it's in the midst of COVID and it's kind of like 3 a.m. give or take, so fingers crossed. I'm having trouble deciphering these symbols, but this door is locked. This one too, it's not opening. But as some wise man never once said, if you fail, you have not actually failed until you continue to fail is what keeps you failing. Now, if you need me to dumb that down for you because it doesn't sound dumb, basically, if you try at first and you don't succeed, by definition you have failed. But you haven't actually failed if you're willing to fail again for the first time. You'd think they would cancel each other out, but I guess in this case, positive plus a negative equals an unfailing. Here's a little sneaky boy. Shh. Alright. Don't let the associates see us. So there were associates nearby. I couldn't let them hear me speaking. But this looks pretty promising. Alright fellas, we are in the clear. And I did in fact pay for it, even on there was no cashiers, using self-checkout. Here's my receipt. $3.58. It'll focus. With tax? Oh no. No moral predicaments here, because I was in fact wearing my mask. And they got their money. So, let's see what's in it. Okay, so you could already see that is not nearly as much as it showed in the picture. It might have something to do with because I microwaved it, so the humidity made it all collapse in on itself. But it says to stir it, so let's do a before and after, shall we? Cool. Alright, here we go. First bite. I hope you guys can see me. Couldn't really bring my tripod. Let's get some chicken, a bean, some of that squash, all the hoopla. So, if I had to compare the flavor to anything, I'd say Basil Pesto chicken. Pretty much tastes like exactly what you think you're gonna get. You know how pink is like a color of its own, even though it's not? It's like red, green, and blue with a little bit extra red. I'd say this is kind of like that, in the sense all the flavors come together to make their own ordeal. It's not like chocolate sauce on a hot dog where it's like blocky, too weird. You know, it all... The best way I describe this flavor is imagine basil, pesto, chicken, squash, beans, cauliflower, and ham without the ham. Only $4. I'd recommend. Midnight Munchies satisfied. I'd say it's like an 8.5 out of 10 for what it is. Definitely a really good 3 a.m. munchie snack. And I really liked the cauliflower instead of the rice. It kind of made it blend together better.